Hey everybody, Lady Cheryl here, and I want to welcome you to my YouTube channel. I'm going to be featuring more of what I'm doing. For example, I'm going to share with you how I'm helping to raise my 2 grandchildren that I live with. I'm going to share hydroponic gardening with you. I'm going to share with you some exciting traveling I'll be doing. Things I'm going to be doing to improve my health. I'm going to share my houseplant jungle. And in this video, I'm going to share with you I really needed to rearrange my growing space for my hydroponic systems. I have 10 systems and it was just getting a little bit too cluttered and I couldn't maneuver around and check on everything the way I needed to, and I'll share that with you in the video. Okay, let's get started. First thing I want to share with you how limited my space was. As you can see here, Bria was trying to identify a plant in my previous video, and I thought I'd, just insert a little clip to let you see that it was really hard to get around there because that table went all the way up to the little stand that I have in the window with my houseplants that are getting a lot of sun. And a couple of times we had plants to fall, or we accidentally knocked over and I couldn't get in there and vacuum the way I needed to. And you can see Bria holding up that little dirt devil. And that was, pretty cool, but it still didn't get into areas where I really needed to get into. And I was really getting frustrated because I had to get down on my hands and knees, and that's just a lot to do for a 69-year-old grandmother. But even with the help of my grandchildren, I just couldn't keep it clean the way I wanted to. And so before I show you what I did, let me give you a little update since the last video of the new seeds that I started. My pepper plants are doing well. As you can see, they're getting bigger. We have a couple more over here. The Tom Thumb lettuce is doing really well. I was trying to make like a cardboard label so it could be easier to take off. And then I put it on with these removable stickers. And let me show you one, like right here. You want to try to keep the light off of the sponge as much as you can to prevent it growing algae. The perlite particles that I put in some of the top of the baskets, it works pretty well. But I was talking to Bria, and she wanted to know why I was using the removables, little drops to keep the labels on. I told her that's because I don't want to have to peel these off and scrub, the adhesive off of the baskets. Let me show you one. If you're new to hydroponic gardening, you can reuse these with new sponges. And she says, Big Mama, you don't have to do that. You don't have to make them like you did over here. She said, I'll clean them for you. And I just thought that was so sweet. Whenever Brian or Bria does something out of the ordinary to help me, I treat them. Today we just went to Family Dollar and they picked up some snacks. And in this photograph that you see here, I took Bria to the IHOP while they were out on Christmas break. And then the next day I treated Brian and Bria both to the Waffle House. Just little things to let them know that I appreciate them helping me. So I have mustard spinach. That's a tender green. I'm experimenting growing it in the hydroponic system, looking for something to grow that I can get the similar taste of arugula. So since I have these mustard spinach seeds, and I have eaten the leaves, the young tender leaves in a salad, I started 2 on January the 8th, as you can see here, and they sprouted really fast. The seeds were old, and I was surprised because they germinated in 2 days. I know exactly what day it was because January the 10th is my baby brother's birthday. And that morning when I got up and turned the system lights on, I noticed that they had sprouted. So I'm going to start more of the mustard spinach seeds. And this is that removable adhesive. And I just put this right here and over here to let me know this is the Pinocchio orange. Here and here, tomato, and I will document that in my little growing diary. My Red Robin cherry tomatoes are really putting on the fruit, and that was another reason why I decided to rearrange the growing area, because I couldn't really get behind the table to check on everything the way I really needed to. So now I'm getting ready to show you what I really actually did. Okay, so here's the table that I had the hydroponic system set up on. It's folded, so it's twice that long. And what you hear in the background is that fan blowing. And the room is in a disarray because I'm working on, the system. But I want to show you what I've done so far. So I assembled 2 shelving units. They have 3 shelves. But as you can see here, I installed them with one of the shelves real close to the ground where I can put supplies, and then I can have ample room for this light to raise up as the taller plants grow. And then I'm going to pan up and show you where I had just space to put in the same 30 inches 2 systems. I'm now able to put 4. And I can walk around behind there. I just put this table right here temporarily, and I can move it out. I can go behind there, and I can water all of my plants. Let me try to go up so you can see behind there. You can see that money tree is yellowing because I couldn't water it the way I need to. Another thing is, I noticed when I was moving the systems out, larger systems are heavy because they hold 6.5 liters of water. I noticed that some of them, I was not measuring the maximum line for the water, and I could tell which ones because they were lighter. So I had to add about 1 gallon of water to the systems, but I got them done. So now I have this space in here where I can freely move around. I have potting soil there. That's just temporary. Please excuse my mess. Because, like I said, I've been working hard on this last night and today. It takes me a little longer than it would take you guys to put things together because I'm a senior citizen. And my late husband was a chef. And if you've been with me for a while, I've told you that he was a carpenter. And he was an old-fashioned guy. He didn't believe that ladies need to do anything manly work. So he assembled everything. And I had to learn how to do a lot of things, for myself. So I'm very proud that I was able to do all of this by myself, with the exception of Brian moving some of the systems, or helping me move some of the systems. So I'm really pleased with the outcome of it now. I have everything all close together, and I'm just so grateful to God that I've been able to do this. I'm gonna go in closer right up there and just see if I can show you all of those little, see those little cherry tomatoes? And I'm going to insert some pictures that I made, so if I get closer, you can see there are a lot of cherry tomatoes and a lot on the other side that I can walk around these 2 units freely and harvest. It looked pretty. The other design, let me go back again. Yeah, go out. The other design looked pretty, but it wasn't really conducive to me adding the water, liquid fertilizer, as well as harvesting. So I'm really proud of myself. I'm not going to make this video real long, but I want you to know that I've started some mini bell pepper seeds that I received as a gift a couple years ago. I was just going through my seeds and I found them, so I started them. And I'm going to be sharing, how I harvest everything, as well as, let me just give a shout out to Mike's Chaotic Gardening. I've learned a lot about hydroponic gardening from Mike, And any questions that I may have had, I would just leave it in the comments of his video. And he just really helped me tremendously. And as I said, I'm new to hydroponic gardening. However, I took the principles that I learned from gardening outside organically for 40 years and applied it to hydroponic gardening. And I think that's why I've been very successful at it. And I'm not trying to brag, I'm just stating facts. My mama used to say, it ain't bragging, baby, if you're telling the truth. So I don't mean to be boastful, but I do know a lot about gardening, but this is something new to me, and it's fresh, and it's exciting, and I'm just so thankful that I can do this now with the health challenges that I have. You know, it's not hard on my body, and my children don't have to worry about me and fussing at me. And for example, guys, in a couple of days, the temperature is supposed to drop down to 8 degrees. Normally, this time of year, I would be outside working my behind off, covering up everything, a lot of work. And so I don't have to do it this year. I can do this at my leisure. So when we went to Home Depot, I guessed the size of the space on this lower shelf, and this is perfect, right, Bria? And so Bria is helping me. She's going to put the seeds in that first one. And here are some sponges, which are the filters for the machines. This is the adhesive that I was trying to say earlier. 100 dots. I think it was like $8 at Amazon. Some extra labels. And here are some sponges. You're going to put that in yours, Bria, with the seeds. And what we got here? Oh, these are the little caps that go on top of the sponges. More seeds. Slide them all the way back there, baby. More seeds. These are the ones I pulled out the seed vault. And we're going to put these little baskets right in here. And labels. More baskets. You seem tired. Are you tired? Why are you frowning up in my beautiful video? Pretty girls don't frown up. You want to say hi to everybody? That's it, guys. We're just going to sort the rest of this out and put it in the proper baskets. Okay, so here is a clearer shot. Originally, the folding table went all the way up to about a foot from meeting this cabinet here. But as you can see, we have a good 50 inches in here where we can maneuver around and go behind the systems and do what I need to do. I just noticed when I was editing the video that I didn't share that with you. Okie dokie. I hope I helped somebody today. I really do. That's my intention. I'm not doing this for money. You guys know that I'm pretty much set because I sold my house, including the food for us. And so I'm just doing this to still feel useful in my old age, to help other people. And I'm going to be sharing some other things with you. I got my crocheting stuff out today, and I'm going to be sharing that with you. I need to push that basket down right there. That's what happens sometimes when the oscillating fan circulates. And a lot of times when it's time to harvest, because you can see that's a really big, nice bouquet of Tom Thumb lettuce there. So I can have that tomorrow for a salad. But anyway, as I was saying, I hope that I don't lose subscribers, because I'm not going to be doing a lot of gardening in soil like I used to. I'm going to do a little, but not as much. I'm going to take care of my health first. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or comments, please put them below and share this video. Thank you. Bye now.